I'm not a big fan of him, but alright. Afterstory with Tsukuyomi. See, he looks good in that. There's an outfit that he has that I absolutely do not like, and I'm just like, go back inside. Yeah. Well, that's it for the K-Fest costumes. And it looks like we'll be in our old Shinjuku uniforms until our Kabukicho ones are ready. I think I'll read this as us being special then. I do have to say though, these truly were a fun past few days. What do you think, Brandon? Did you enjoy your first Kabukicho school festival after the chaos died down? Yeah, it was lots of fun. I'm glad to hear. We might have spent much of the time separately, but I'm glad we both had a good time. Speaking of which, Brandon, do you have a moment? K-Fest is about to end, but I'd at least like to experience what visiting the festival is like, and I'd like to share that with you. Would you be so kind as to allow me to escort you through the campus? I'll join you if you insist. I do appreciate your grace, summoner of mine. Shall we visit the attractions in order then? Huh? Wait, seriously? Ain't that Kabukicho's king of the night himself? These Tsukuyomi? Oh, duh! We're all pretending not to notice, silly! Don't even think about calling out to him, got it? He's enjoying his private time now. It should have been me. It should have been me. A date at K-Fest with Tsukuyomi. What could be better? Didn't you get your fill yesterday? You yapped with him so much. A lot of eyes on us. One host for you, huh? Now, if it weren't for you by my side in the moment we're not what it is, I would gladly invite the others for some nice shared fun. But I'm afraid I'm all yours for today, and you're on my exclusive course. With apologies to the others, I think I'll have us fade into somewhere quiet. Wait, wasn't this your house of divination? The other attractions are closed too. Indeed. The third year student closed up shop and cleaned up earlier than in previous years. This is around when they start looking to the future and preparing for the next stage of their lives. Pretty laudable, huh? Though for me, what comes next is more or less set in stone. So I don't need to do much more than sit back and enjoy student life. Considering that he's a transient, I guess. So, what do you do after graduation? Stay in this district, or? I'm planning on staying here, yeah. It looks like not everyone here shares my certainty, though. Why, I could barely keep count of the people who poured into my fortune-telling attraction, asking me to look into their futures. That wasn't the only topic, of course. Relationships, both romantic and interpersonal, troubles in class and at home. People came to me with all sorts of issues. The fortune telling alone can't solve anything. But I would like it if the bits and pieces of my soothsaying give them something to lean on when times get tough. Now then, Brandon, is there anything that troubles your mind? Has you lost? You're asking me that? You're asking me that in 2025? If you wouldn't mind running them past my modest skills, I could give you a short reading. What do you say? Fine. I'll bite. Please do. Well then, allow me to do the honors. Come, shuffle the cards as I tell you, and then draw one. Oh, my. It looks like you've been through many experiences where you've had to make some tough calls. Even when big trouble has come knocking, your decisions have seen to a smooth conclusion. Isn't that right? That's your sacred artifact telling that. If life holds more trouble for you, more quests and chaotic goings-on to be dragged into, I'm certain you have the skills and wits about you to deal with each in turn. You know, I could just run the Fuchsie for this. That's about all the stars are telling me. Oh, and don't worry about confirming if I'm right or not. Dude, your answer was as broad as any call-in psychic would make. What's important isn't the results of my divination or anything I've told you, but how you translate that into action. The cards used in astrology, you see, have a variety of interpretations to them. They're not meant to force you down a single path. That sort of ambiguity is the kind of thing I like, really. It's what drew me to them in the first place. Like a card drawn from a deck, plucked from a forest of possibilities. So too do our futures exist beyond a hazy interplay of phenomena. Yet, even as ambiguous as those futures may be, we cling to them, seeking to shape them as we wish, fighting the good fight. That is why I am grateful to whatever alignment of the stars made us students here in Kabukicho. Is that for you or is that for me? During the world collision, that we were able to escape Sphinx Abdul al-Hal's sanctuary was a feat that betrayed my prediction. That sanctuary operates on laws outside of the laws of the world we know. Some refer to it as the territory of Zero. At the very least, I don't think we would have been able to escape it with only the Kabukicho crew. The destruction of the Kabukicho Guild in those depths was a frightfully possible future. And yet, because you and those teachers, elements from outside of the district who stood beyond my predictions were here. We arrived at our happy ending. You know, this is starting to sound an awful lot like Persona Q. After all, you can't solve the problems of a closed world from the inside. Where'd that come from? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the true goal of the Outlaws. Or, perhaps I should say, my true goal. Are you the Wheel of Fortune, or is the guild the Wheel of Fortune? Brandon, I had a younger brother, you see. A real outlaw, they called him back home. He was someone no one could rein in. He was active, prolific. His exploits had won him a crowd of adoring fans and a mass of genuine haters. I wish to liberate him from the cycle that binds him in tragedy, from the eternal zero. And I do feel I'm on the brink of achieving that. See, now I'm a bit worried because I have a feeling I know what you're referring to. And I don't like that. Your brother, you mentioned him a bit before. That's one of the people inside. I loved him. No matter how chaotic he got, that would not change. He refused to follow the rules anyone laid out. I adored him. Yet our sister feared him. Keeping that in mind for later. My brother has been cast out by the sun, and I wish to support him from the shadows. Take, for example, him not showing up for important rituals. Oh, the number of times I took his place as his double. Then one day, I had a sibling quarrel like you would not believe, and he took his leave from Takamagahara forever. And so I ended up taking charge of the sacred artifact he was to wield, as well as leadership of Yoru no Osakuni, the Kingdom of Night. I wish to make a paradise, a home for those with no home. Place my brother could live happily outside of the world of our birth. It's an ancient tale to me now. One that warms my bosom with nostalgia. Don't say bosom. And the reason I came to Tokyo in the first place. You came. As long as my brother is happy, I'm happy. That's the whole reason I work as a host under the moonlight in this town. A host working hard for his brother. If that wish of mine finds itself true, well, I don't even need to see you. We needn't meet. I always wanted to be his shadow, yet here I am. Stage myself. You really are, my dear brother, his striking image. I bet you tell that to everyone. You won't charm me, no sir. I do want you to remember this, Brandon. One with such resemblance to my dear brother, that I would easily give up the throne of night, all for your sake. I wish to help you, and to achieve that, I would do anything. I wish for you to always smile. If you smile, then so will I. Tsukuyomi, what is it you're trying to do? Brandon, if you and your dear friends would allow it, I would like our guilds to form an alliance. Both Shinjuku guilds work together. What do you say? I have to consult Shiro, because I'm pretty sure somebody in the guild's gonna yell about that. And I'm pretty sure Tetsuya is gonna yell about it. I would work with you from behind the scenes, supporting you as your shadow. You're giving me a huge choice here. I'm not sure if that would work, though. I mean, if we're being serious here, like if I was being serious to think about it, what the heck? Really? Oh, thank you, Brent. I'm so glad I got to hear that from you. While we'll be needing the agreement of each member of the Outlaws and the Summoners, it would be wonderful if it worked out. If the alliance truly goes through, I'll treat us all to a grand party to celebrate. I mean, I think that's what ends up happening anyway in the technical sense, but still.